Hopefully this is one of those videos that people can look back on and say this aged like milk, because right now the tariffs are a little extreme, but hopefully it's not forever. Today is April 28th, 2025, and I'm here to read and share notice from Renegade Game Studios today regarding the future of Heroscape. Normally I avoid anything political, but seeing as how these current situations are affecting the board game industry as well as many other industries, I just thought I'd touch on it a little bit. Currently there are tariffs imposed on products out of China, and those are at 145%. Now, I admit I don't fully understand tariffs or anything, but I do know that according to this notice and many of my other Kickstarter projects and board games and paints and everything I support, I'm paying for this. So it's going to be a lot harder to get the things that I enjoy. So there was a message shared today by Renegade Game Studios regarding the future of Heroscape. Currently, from my research online and from what other board game companies and stuff have said, is production for miniatures heavy or component heavy board games is not really possible in the US at this time, or really anywhere else, because China has spent years building up an infrastructure, building up the training, building up the experience and the people necessary to make these products. So just saying, we'll just make them elsewhere is not really an option. But I'm not here to argue about politics. I just want to share the message from Renegade in case you missed it today, if you're not on the Discord or Board Game Geek or wherever a Heroscape fan is. So, their message, which I'm just going to read rather than post. If you really want to find it, you can find it on Discord, Board Game Geek, Facebook, or the Renegade Game Studios website. Anyway, it says, a message to US Heroscape fans posted by Renegade Game Studios on April 23rd, 2025. It was posted today, the 28th. Heroscape fans, we want to take a moment to talk to you directly about the next wave of Heroscape releases. The recently imposed tariffs came after we had already started manufacturing on August 2025 Heroscape titles. They significantly increase what we pay to bring these releases to life. Unfortunately, an increase of up to 145% to our manufacturing cost is not something we can fully absorb. We are doing our best to absorb part of them with the hopes that they at least come down to a more manageable level in the future. We waited until the last possible minute to make this decision, but now we are at a point where we must ship the next wave or miss our release date. Starting May 1st, 2025, prices will increase on the August wave of Heroscape releases for US customers due to the recent tariffs. Starting May 1st, 2025, these Heroscape items will have the following new MSRPs. Scavarith, Lord of Ruin, both unpainted, is $30, painted $40. Imperator Kane, unpainted $30, painted $40. The Glyph Pack goes up to $30. Lava Fields of Valhalla goes up to $70. Then they follow up with, here's the good news. All Renegade Game Studios website pre-orders placed before May 1st, 2025 will be honored at the original price. This includes any orders already purchased. We are still on track for August and fall releases. All Gen Con events, store championships, local tournaments, and Valkyrie Trials support remains unchanged. Thank you for your understanding and for your continued support of Heroscape. We're proud to be building this game with you, and we will keep doing everything we can to keep bringing new releases to your table for years to come. Team Renegade. So, now a little bit of personal opinion going to be sprinkled in here and stuff, but reading this is a little disheartening because they said that they absorbed most of the tariff cost this time, but that is not a guarantee in my mind that next time it'll be this cheap. Because as of right now, it's about a $6 raise on anything that you wanted to order, which isn't that bad. That's manageable. If it was to be like that from here on out, yeah, the cost of things usually goes up. But it just seems to me like this is kind of a warning that this is not a sustainable model. We are doing our best to release Heroscape, but if things do not change, that may not continue to happen. And as I say on the Discord, I'm not trying to spread doom and gloom. I'm just trying to encourage you to research the topic, budget, and prepare as best as you can, because at the end of the day, any hobby or toy or video game or whatever movie, it isn't worth going into debt or, giving up your life for it. This is a finite thing, but it's a thing a lot of people like to share with family and friends, me included. So I just want to say that if you are supporting Heroscape, stay on top of it, stay informed, and if there's anything that you can do to help that is, I guess, not hateful, not violent, etc., see if there is a way you can help. I don't know how I as a consumer can help other than pre-ordering and buying the product or supporting the IP itself. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. The good news, like they said, is that the August stuff is still coming out, so those molten crustaceans and tanuki tricksters will be on the table for sure. But where Heroscape is in the future after the autumn releases is a little bit uncertain, so hopefully trade deals or whatever can be made and we can get back to being excited about the next release, not tentatively stressed out about it. So like I said, I just wanted to make a quick video about it just to raise awareness in case anybody missed it. And again, that is on the Renegade Game Studios website. I hope to keep making content and stuff for Heroscape, but I will be honest that if the game does die off, so will my interest in continuing to make videos about it, because I kind of do this just to bide time until there's more expansions or more new stuff to share, new terrain and all that. So I'm not warning that I'm just gonna cut off everything altogether. But anyway, now this is ranting and the improvisational nature of my video is showing. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope that this was informative to you, and I hope, like many others, that we can continue to support and play Heroscape for, as they say, years to come, because this game had a hard-fought battle to get back. So I hope that it sticks around. Thanks.